Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about are spell changing verbs when it comes to -2 commands. Okay, do you remember in the preterite we had car-gar zar verbs? Well, guess what? They come back when it's time to talk about the subjunctive. Okay, the reason being, the verb buscar, what's the yo form of buscar? Well, it's busco. You're going to drop the O, and then I add what ending for buscar? It's an AR verb. I add the ES ending. So buscar then becomes what without a spell change? It becomes buses. And so the hard C sound goes away when I add that say, just like we did in the preterite. We had the yo form, the A ending, so it would be busé. But we have to maintain this original sound of the verb, so it becomes busques, right, in the subjunctive. No busques. Don't look for your shoes. Borrow mine. I don't know. Okay, gar, same thing. Yeges, without the spell change, it would be yehes. So you have to have the same spell change, yehes. And then we have almorzar, no almuerces. Look at this one. What's different? There's an O to UE stem change as well. Because the yo form of almorzar is almuerzo, right? We have to remember stem changes. This is where Spanish 3 and 4 starts getting difficult, because now you have to rely on everything you learned in Spanish 1 and 2. The yo form of the verb is almuerzo. You drop the O and change the Z to a C and add ES, almuerces. Kind of tricky. Can anyone think of another verb that would be stem changing and spell changing? It's a gar verb. Very common gar verb. It is hugar, yeah. Because the yo form of hugar is wigo. Drop the O. The gar has to the G has to change to a GU. And then we add ES. Juegues. It's the weirdest looking verb, let me tell you. Everybody good on this slide? See? Okay. Oh, by the way, there is one more additional spell change. It's gur. So now we have car-gar zar and gur. It is a G to a J because recoger, it's an example, like to collect or pick up. Its yo form is recogo. So like even in the yo form in the indicative, it's got to change to a J to maintain that soft G sound. Recoger. So it becomes recoges. The J makes it soft. Or I'm sorry, os. Recojas. So its indicative yo form is recojo with the J-O. Drop the O and add E. Anybody struggling? Doing okay? It's just a lot to remember because it's starting to get more complex, all the different rules to remember. Keep going. Oh, and that's the last slide. We're going to do some dry erase words to practice this. Adverbs ending in mente is going to be the last thing that we're going to learn, but we are going to spend some more time with affirmative and -2 commands to practice. Stop this.